Cade, what do you think about NBA 2K23 so far?
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graphics too. I feel like the faces look a little more clear, a little more realistic. So it's cool. I like the game so far.
Since we talked to you last, you got scanned in NBA 2K22.
Yeah.
What has your life been like, and what is it like kind of seeing yourself in the video game every single day?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've always tried to like dream of being in the game, but now whenever I see like a real face scan version of me, it's still surreal. So it's been a lot going on. It's been a while since I got in the game, but life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Always a big home court advantage here in the Mile High City, and the Nuggets will look to use it as they get ready to take the court. On the western edge of the High Plains, exactly 1 mile above sea level, it's beautiful downtown Denver. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. A moment here to see the numbers for Nikola Jokic.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
VA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard CJ McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. And these two teams both very strong on the glass, Smitty. With the small ball in the league today, that can be a significant advantage.
You don't always have to have 7-footers to rebound well, B.A. You remember a guy like Dennis Rodman? He only stood 6'7". Some of the greatest board men in the league history have been average NBA height.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. We've got Dennis Smith, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for Denver, Andre Robertson out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Clint Capella. And the Bulls start out with the ball. The Nuggets making a switch here. More. Checked in. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Blocked! And up the court come the Bulls on the break. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
The 3-ball. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Murray against Curry. That's tipped. 11 feet out. They get it back. And Capella gets it to go.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Here's Mr. Clutch. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. He's got 7.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Good on the shot.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Unloads from 13. And And the Bulls tack on 2 more. So it's Denver now, trailing by 5. Here's Mr. Clutch, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The first free throw is good.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
And the Bulls making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
Hailing from Canada, Jamal Murray is the latest star to emerge from the North, joining country mates like SGA, R.J. Barrett, Brandon Clark. Really impressive. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And he commits the intentional foul. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
Diallo's checked in for Murray. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Chicago has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. From deep, Jordan, that's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Mr. Clutch. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Bulls out in front. They lead by 12. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided. So both teams making some changes here. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
We've got Jamal Murray, Clint Capella out there with Aaron Gordon. And then there's Andre Robertson. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Going all the way to the rack. Poke loose. Outside Curry. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Shot clock at 6. And a strong finish with two hands.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Robertson. He's covered by Curry. Murray against Thompson. Gordon. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Gordon's got 9.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter. Hasn't made one since.
Gordon on the wing. And too long on the shot. Chicago has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Over to the left wing. Back to Murray. 12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Yeah, just not on the same.
And coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation.
And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation is an easy call to get wrong. It's a great reason to have replay. A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call. They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. He's got 26.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a...
And that'll do it for the first half of play. It's the Bulls. They lead by 12. We've got more in store.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are leading by 12. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them.
And that's a wrap with the...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Chicago leading. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Stephen Curry. And it's Doc in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Pass to Jokic. Outside Monk, down low. Here's Gordon. Count that bucket. Gordon's got 11 points.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Outside Curry. Here's Primetime. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the three-pointer goes. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity that's making this engine run. High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
The three from Curry. Buries it from three. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Talk to anyone who has guarded Curry. They all talk about his movement. He never stops moving on offense.
Pass to Tate. 5 on the clock. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Mr. Clutch. And again, it's Chicago. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the time.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Amazing! They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Curry against Monk. Jokic, and he banks in the layup. Jokic has got 10 points in the quarter.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
And the basket by Curry.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Denver has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Gordon outside. It's Tate on the wing. Having another steal. His anticipation has been off the chart.
Off the charts indeed, B.A. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Malik Monk is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Tate in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead. I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
Curry, Curry, Curry!
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Thompson. Outside Curry. Sends it home from three-point land.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yet another steal from him.
He's making history, tied for 3rd most steals in a single game.
Just incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Not sure why he can. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Capella, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket. And Smitty, a lot goes into team success. Westbrook against Murray, and he's gone for the lob, and slam dunk by Jordan.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Pass to Mr. Clutch, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. He's got 44.
He drops.
He swipes the ball away again.
A suffocating defensive performance.
And he's made history. A new third-place mark for most steals in a game. Nabbing another steal.
He's able to anticipate their every move.
An absolute pest on the defensive end. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Yet another steal from him.
Gotta be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Pass to Murray. Here's Armstrong. Clock at 6. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Diallo. And slam dunk by Jordan.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Diallo. Knocks it loose. He swipes the ball away again.
He has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
And by the way, that swipe puts him tied for second all time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort for him. Murray passes to Diallo. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. They need this. Misses off the left iron. Chicago's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. Tate's checked in for the Nuggets. Both teams deciding to change it up. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Capella. He drops it from range.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around.
Nabbing another steal.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for second most steals in a game.
He is so fast. He gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye, and the steal numbers are unreal. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Grant Hill,